Hola, hola, hola. Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos. Uh, yo estoy trabajando en mi español. Crazy. It's been crazy. What the fuck's been going on? It's been 4 days since I streamed, and shit is going crazy right now. Let's go to the flotilla. Let's see what's going on with the flotilla. I don't know if flotilla global. Let's see. 13 hours ago, despite last night's attacks, the flotilla global Osmod is still sailing. Huge respect to all the activists who have joined the global Sumad flotilla sailing for Gaza. Let's see. All right. Yeah, this is the one. Italy is sending a navy ship to the global. All right, let's see. Flotilla. 11 hours ago, 6 hours ago. Okay, let's do this one.
Seto told the Italian parliament this morning that they are sending a navy ship to replace the one that is already there near the global Sumid flotilla. That's a group of small boats with humanitarian activists and humanitarian aid headed for Gaza. Early on Wednesday morning, they were attacked by what the minister said was a swarm of drones. There were a bunch of explosions, and there was damage to many of the ships. Nobody was hurt in that attack, but Minister Crosetto said it was totally unacceptable. Spain is also sending a ship to help. Now, today, Crosetto said these ships will not go into Israeli waters. They will just stay near the flotilla to provide protection for the 58 Italians and others on board. Israel has not claimed responsibility, but they have said they will not let the flotilla get to Gaza. Today, Crosetto suggests
there's American veterans on that flotilla too. And did we send anybody? No. Why? Because fucking Israel controls us. Like, I don't really talk about that shit on this stream, but that's where the fuck we're at. Alright? I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Trump is Israel's bitch. And I feel like he's tired of people calling him his bitch. That's why he's decided to be macho man on Russia. He's like, oh, we're going to war in Russia. We're going to war with Russia. Call the generals. This. Oh my Jesus. I don't know about it. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, okay. Let's. I want to do Al Jazeera.
In the port city of Cartagena, the Spanish Navy prepares for a mission unlike any in recent memory. The patrol vessel Furor is settling sail to join an Italian frigate already in the eastern Mediterranean, both tasked with escorting a civilian flotilla headed to Gaza.
What I would like is for the aid that the flotilla is bringing to Gaza to reach Gaza, and for none of the people or vessels involved to suffer any harm. We are working on this, which is why an Italian ship has gone there as a precaution, which has approached the flotilla. We are negotiating to try and find a way out that will allow us to achieve the best possible result with the arrival of aid in Gaza and, on the other hand, not putting the Italians in any danger.
Spain's foreign minister insists the convoy poses no threat, describing it as a peaceful humanitarian mission that must be protected under international law.
I don't know exactly what might happen in the coming hours and weeks because of the accusations that the government of Israel is making against those members of the flotilla from 45 countries. I have to tell you that we are concerned. We are going to send a ship to ensure that we can rescue them and they can return them to Spain. I say to Israel, Spain will protect its compatriots, diplomatically and politically.
The global Sumut flotilla is one of the largest attempts to break Israel's blockade. more than 50 boats carrying activists, lawmakers, doctors, and religious leaders have sailed from European ports, demanding access for food and medicine to more than 500,000 people who are suffering from famine.
We will not accept the offer from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Israel to send to Cyprus, to Lebanon, our aid, because we know how Israel.
Yo, you know when Greta Thornburg did it, I was kind of like, you're. Oh, I need to eat some food. Fuck. Oh, I don't have any food. I have food. Don't worry. I was like, it's kind of doing it for show, but that started something, so you have to give her credit for that.
Manage to make traps with aid, so we will reach Gaza, and if we don't, it will be because the violence of Israel is again striking us.
In Athens, demonstrators urged the government to offer protection to the boats and recognize a Palestinian state.
What? Hold on, time out, wait.
Safe passage for the mission and the delivery of aid. It's a basic obligation under international law.
Oh my Jesus. Ay Dios mío. Ay Jesús Cristos. Órale. Alright, let's finish this video. We'll do a couple more videos on here. Oh yeah, I want to talk about Jillian Michaels. So we'll talk about Jillian Michaels, and then we'll move on to the big news. Holy shit!
But the risks are growing. Those on board accuse Israeli drones of attacking their boats in international waters south of Greece, damaging several vessels and disrupting communication. With Israelis warning that no ships will be allowed to enter Gaza's waters, this mission has become about more than delivering aid. It's testing the gap between the world's rhetoric and its willingness to act. Ali Hashem, Al Jazeera.
Don't miss out, get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights.
Hey.
Like, share, stay ahead.
Bad. I know what you just did. Bad. I wanna go to Anna. Okay, so the update is some military. Spain and Italy have sent some military navy to kind of protect the flotilla, but like they said, it's like more just be there to rescue them and prevent them from getting going to Israel jail. But so that's like Italy and Spain's stance, but Greece said, "Nah, we're gonna escort them." So Greece is sending. Watch, okay. Greece to guarantee safe sailing of Gaza flotillas in its waters, minister says. Oh, just in its waters. Damn, bro. Like, come on, let's stop with this. Yo. There's some words that I like to say I don't say anymore because I'm respectful. But this is some pussy shit. Oh, I haven't said that in a fucking while. Damn, this is some bitch shit, bro. Like, come on, man. That's one thing I used to be so fucking proud to be an American. It's like, oh, you want to fuck with Americans? We're going to send the fucking Navy, okay? We're going to send the Navy. There's fucking military veterans in the flotilla. And we're not sending the fucking Navy, Marines, and the Air Force to back that motherfucker up? Oh, they make me so fucking mad. Oh, they make me so mad. They make me so mad. Oh, bro. I had a friend. She went to Egypt back 20. Was it 2006, 2007? Ah, bro. And I don't know. Something happened. I don't know, like riots or Egypt. Okay, so she was there with her family and stuff, and so that was so she was ordered to get out, but from where she was, she couldn't get out by herself, so they had to send in like specialists. Like she was like, yo, like we were in like 3 Suburbans, me and my family in one, and then the army guys in the 2 other ones. We were zooming down the streets. I've never gone through a city so fast. The streets were cleared for us. They got us on a military plane, and a commercial plane, and we got home. I was like, hell yeah, Katrina. I'm so happy your fine ass is back here. Like, like I was so worried. But yeah, bro, like, and they've corrupted so much, and I'm like, that's American first for me. That's what American first means, is fucking going to, like, some foreign government attacks a fucking boat with American citizens on it. Are you fucking kidding me? This weekend I'm gonna do the TikTok live shit. Cause I'm flabbergasted. We haven't done that shit yet. Let's go to Anna. Anna in a massive denial. Yeah.
But I want to be
Oh,
real
look at
clear.
his hair. Looks so nice. I like you. I'm gonna tell him I like your long hair. Like your long hair.
Here.
No, but
because
no
I
one's
think this
saying
is
that.
dangerous, and I want to be fucking deadly accurate if we're gonna have this conversation. So that's what he was talking about. It's about the fact that Dave Smith, he gave him an audience.
Yeah.
At Turning Point, and he was being criticized for having people who didn't agree, like Tucker, on the stage.
On the stage.
He wasn't saying,
So the
I have changed
donors-
my mind here, and I'm being attacked. That's
But
not
so
what he was saying.
what's playing out behind the scenes is that, you know, Turning Point USA has some very wealthy pro-Zionist donors. Those donors had a problem with the inclusion of Dave Smith and Tucker Carlson at that Turning Point, event earlier this year.
Also, the fact that he was talking about Epstein.
And the fact that he was talking about Epstein, yes. So basically, he's getting this pressure from donors, which led to that meeting in the Hamptons with Bill Ackman, because Bill Ackman apparently wasn't happy with it either. But you guys also have to understand that there is a trend now with young conservatives who are not supportive of Israel or not as supportive as previous generations. So you have young people who are part of Turning Point, who go to the Turning Point events, and they're constantly debating with Charlie Kirk about this issue. And Charlie Kirk wants to be inclusive. Like, the whole point of what he was doing was to engage in debate and dialogue. So he includes...
Dude, he does not want to be inclusive. Dude, they give Charlie Kirk way too much credit, dude. You know what I don't like about this? I don't like the fact that Charlie Kirk is running around and meeting with Bill Ackman and, like, you know what I mean? The fact that there's all these weird billionaire people, like with their money and their influence behind all this shit. All this right-wing shit is just, like, masterminded by people.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, they're the fucking deep state. They are the deep state. Alright? They are controlled by fucking billionaires and Israel. Alright? Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying these things. Yo, I cannot. Oh my Jesus. But for real, like, they are just run by Israel. And, like, he doesn't get to a reaction, but the only way Like, if you're a serious commentator, if you're a serious American-born citizen commentator on everything going on right now in the world, all right? If you rage quit like this, you're getting fucking paid, all right? Let's see if he gets to
And
it.
have you noticed that? Like, all of the right-wing stuff is...
Hammered was the word that was.
Yeah.
And by the way, Connor, I sent you a video. If we could pull this up, this kind of addresses a little bit more about what you say. Just
Also,
one more thing
what
that I
Anna
wanted to
said
watch.
was so critical. A couple lines ago, you said the timing. We cannot forget the timing because this is the day after. How do you think that summit went? Like, how do you think it?
He seemed annoyed by
he
it,
seemed
at the very
extremely
least.
annoyed.
Yeah.
All right, let's play this.
Jewish donors, they have a lot of explaining to do, a lot of decoupling to do, because Jewish donors have been the #1 funding mechanism of radical, open border, neoliberal, quasi-Marxist policies, cultural institutions.
Dude,
So they blame them too. They're blaming Jesus. And see, what they're talking about is there is a far right conspiracy that that Israel was involved in the assassination of Charlie. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it. 50 it could be that guy. 50 it was a setup. So, but yeah, that's what they're talking about right now. Is this far right conspiracy that Israel is behind Charlie's assassination because Charlie was starting to question how much control and power of Israel has over the United States of America, and they had a meeting. He had a meeting with one of the most like influential billionaires who is a Zionist himself. Zionist. That's Zionist. I'm gonna say Zionist more than Israel. Okay, because I don't think not all Israels are bad. There's one on Twitter that I follow, and he's a really good Israeli person. He's one of the leaders of the protests in Tel Aviv. So Bill Ackman's a Zionist, and he sat down with Charlie Kirk, and he's like, Charlie, you're fucking up. We're going to pull our funding from Turning Point, because a lot of them, a lot of them that fund Charlie, because he was almost a Zionist himself, but Charlie said he's America first, and that's how his point of view was. I think he's just doing it for the clicks and whatever got him paid. But honestly, now that it looks like it, what it looks like is that his wife was the mastermind behind it all. And that doesn't help the fucking Israeli or the Zionist conspiracy theories that he was assassinated, bro. Excuse me. Yo. That does not help at all, but let's play this. Oh my!
He saw this clip where he calls Jewish donors like the funders of Marxism. Dude, he's such a fucking clown, bro.
And nonprofits. This is a beast created by secular Jews.
Bro, this guy's hat is dope too. What is that, a Mariners hat? I'm gonna text a picture to my friend.
Jews. And now it's coming for Jews, and they're like, what on earth happened? And it's not just the colleges. It's the nonprofits, it's the movies, it's Hollywood, it's all of it. It's like time for you guys to wake up and say no more. Draw a line in the sand. I don't care if you hate me.
I mean, I can narrow it down. I can narrow it down. It's George Soros who's primarily funding all of this.
He's
dude.
Hey, of course it's George Soros. Of course it's George Soros, bro. George Soros. If anybody like, come on, I've hit him up, bro. Like George Soros, if you really spending money like that, holler at me, bro. I'm a like 4th or 5th generation American-born citizen. I like women's rights. I like fair and equal rights for everyone. I want to give immigrants a chance. But my family immigrated here from Ellis Island. They and the border crossed us when the Arizona Arizona became a territory. You know, yo trabajando, hablamos en español. I'm working on speaking Spanish. Like, damn, like, bro, give me a shot. funding.
She's like, I can narrow it down. George Soros. The tropes, dude. And this is what's so crazy. Is how does Jillian Michaels up here be the like Jewish protector? Oh, she's on the lookout for anti-Semitism while everyone at her table is like jerking off about George Soros. Always the biggest trope out there. George Soros, who has like 1/100th of the money of Elon Musk, but apparently just funds every goddamn thing in the whole fucking world. It is just like saying the Rothschilds. It is such a fucking anti-Semitic trope. It is so tiring.
Does that have to do with him being critical about what's going on in Gaza?
Because he's been increasingly
saying all of you liberal institutions that are now being killed off by your own Frankenstein, like these things that you created, wake up and pay attention.
He was critical. So he was definitely
She's so disingenuous too.
Of the pressure he was getting from his donors.
Fair, but there is absolutely no evidence whatsoever, quite to the contrary.
Well, apparently he was offered $150 million, $150
Yep.
million infusion into Turning Point USA, which
That's real money. It's like, yo, if you go back to being a Zionist, we'll give you $150 million. Like, me morally, it's not a hard no. It's not a hard no. It's not a hard no, okay? I would legit have to think about it. But like I was getting to a place where I would have to choose between being on the plaintiff side, you know, suing people who cause injuries, and going after insurance companies, and switching to the defense because the defense pays more because the insurance companies pay more. It's cheaper for them to fucking litigate your case, go to trial for your case, than it is to pay you out for it, bro. So I was like, man, like I even told them like I was gonna take less money if they gave me the opportunity to work at their firm, because I'd rather work on their side than the defense. And like having that opportunity again, I'm like, bro, like, I knew I didn't want to work for the defense, but the money was so good. But now that I like had that opportunity, like I'm more motivated to fucking learn Spanish in a week than I am to like prepare for this interview with this fucking insurance defense company firm. Like, god dang. That's how much like I want to like keep with my morals and stuff.
would have
There's
then
no
doubled.
proof of that. In fact,
it
the
is.
opposite is true, and even PBD showed that on his show.
I mean,
that this came from a guy who writes for like radical.
Max Blumenthal.
We
We're
need
talking about Max Blumenthal Gray Zone.
we have
his
a
reporting
clip
to be
of
fairly.
PBD debunking that.
I actually found his reporting to be fairly credible. I mean,
play
it was
shit.
validated
corroborated.
by Tucker Carlson.
Play the clip, please.
If you look at this one, this is AF Post. They said, according to multiple reports, Israel Prime Minister offered Charlie Kirk, Turning Point USA, $150 million in cash to adopt an even more pro-Israel stance. Kirk refused the money. If you go a little bit lower, look at the amount of views this thing got. 7.2 million views, 160,000 likes.
Who's that? Now, first off, can I just say I would not trust PBD as a source of anything. PBD is a crook. Okay, the guy has stolen money. He's a degenerate. He is an anti-LGBTQ freak. Like, dude, he is such a fucking scoundrel. Okay, so I'm not trusting him as a source. Well, let's see what he says here. Okay,
$50 million in cash to adopt an even more pro-Israel stance. Kirk refused the money. If you go a little bit lower, look at the amount of views this thing got. 7.2 million.
But and then not only that, so he was offered that money, and they're like, he's like, nah, I don't want the money. Like, it's really because his viewers were turning on him. His viewers, because they're all like, America first, yeah, no more foreign aid, yeah. Honestly, his fucking viewers are more anti-Semitic than he is. But fuck. I'm sorry. I'm trying to work on my Spanish. And like I'm trying to get a dictionary so I can learn for this job. Fuck me. I hate it. One of the reasons that I don't speak Spanish is because my mom didn't speak Spanish and my dad speaks Spanish, but he was trying to assimilate to, you know, Phoenix, like, being desegregated. Like, Phoenix was really racist, especially to Mexicans. I mean, I think I talked about it. Look at desegregation in Arizona, Phoenix. Like, I think my grandma was like one of the first classes that weren't. 1953. She was 13 years old. My grandma was the first 13 years of her life. She lived in a desegregation or a segregated city where brown people and white people, black people and white people couldn't mix. And my mom's and my dad's family, they grew up south of Van Buren because Mexican black people couldn't go north of Van Buren in back in the day, 1953. But even like beyond that, like economically, they were prevented from going to north of Van Buren as well. Part of that though was when they did go to school is they needed to assimilate. And so they weren't allowed to speak Spanish in school, only English. So, like, my grandparents, they all speak Spanish, okay? My dad speaks Spanish, but but very, very sparingly. Like, he pulls it out of his back pocket when he needs it. Probably he speaks it now because he's married to an immigrant, and you know they're from Mexico. But yeah, my mom's parents, they wanted, like, same thing. They weren't allowed to speak Spanish in school, and they were trying to assimilate, trying to move north of Van Buren. We did too. Holla at my grandparents, and. So my mom and her sisters don't speak Spanish. My dad's sister doesn't speak Spanish. So they didn't teach us when we grew up. And then I never took my Spanish classes seriously because, yeah, I was a little shit. That's why. All right.
Views, 160,000 likes. Who's the And then there's another post, Rob, if you can pull up the other one that says, right below it, that says, the journalist behind the report accusing Bibi of offering $150 million is Max Blumenthal, a man who used to work for the Iran-backed newspaper Al Akhbar in Beirut and contributed to Al Jazeera.
Is, yeah. I mean,
Why is it every time we track down a lie, we end up finding people connected to Qatar or Iran?
There's no proof this ever happened.
Dude, connected to Qatar or Iran? Yeah, you mean like Donald Trump who took a $400 million plane from Qatar? Dude, they're so like, these guys are all so shady, bro. They're all so shifty.
Wait, how does that debunk the fact
so
that...
he just read it. Where's your proof that $150 million was offered from Bibi Netanyahu?
No, I'm referring...
Where is the proof?
Please do not get...
No, because I didn't want to cover this. And
Woo! Right? Like, she's coming. She wants to fight, bro. They should have put Anna on the other side. She's been like, hey, what's up, bitch? Let's go.
You guys insisted. And I told you to cover this shit, I'm going to rip you apart. Where is the proof?
We're not saying that it happened. We're really...
Dude! Oh! Dude, goddamn, hold on. Dude, Jillian Michaels is...
For real, she's like, I need proof. I need proof. Like, she's like MAGA far right as fuck, but all of a sudden she wants facts, proofs, evidence, dates, times, cameras, videos, all that shit.
Like, it's like a black person just wandered into her neighborhood, guys. She is flipping out. A black man in a hoodie just ran across her fucking yard, bro. Oh, shit. Dude, here we go.
Your proof that $150 million was offered from Bibi Netanyahu.
No, I'm referring...
Where is the proof?
Please do not get...
No, because I didn't want to cover this, and you guys insisted. And I
yeah, I mean, 3 versus 1, we're gonna fucking cover something. That's just come on.
told you cover this shit, I'm gonna rip you apart. Where is the proof?
We're not saying that it happened.
Netanyahu
We're really
offered
not
Charlie
saying that it happened.
$150 million.
Jillian,
okay, so we're not.
Okay,
so
what we're reporting on is
now
people in the marketplace, what they're saying. This is a discussion that's happening literally everywhere. We would be remiss if we didn't cover it to debunk it.
This conversation.
It's
over
a week.
It's still pretty prevalent.
Is a week old.
It's still going on, Jillian.
Okay, well, nevertheless, where is the proof that actually
Jillian,
happened?
I just said, according to this guy's reporting, he was offered $150 million.
Okay,
that was
also
corroborated by Candace.
It was corroborated by Candace, and not only that, by Nick.
And also
okay, because that's, listen, I like Candace. She has people from his own team have said he has not seen her in years.
And yet last year they were on tour together. Last year they were on tour together. He bumped that instantly.
I mean, yo, why are you trying so hard? Like, I understand you want to be the devil's advocate here, but you are going to the fucking mat for these people. You are, like, going after this is like how I am with my sisters. Like, they're both idiots, but even my mom and my sister have bowed out because they know I'm in the fucking right. And my mom tells me, she's like, yeah, no, I yell at them when they're fucking, when I see them. You don't know. And I'm like, I don't really believe you, but I'll believe you because I love you. And so, and you're saying that I'm right, anything. And, but yeah, now, like, the way my sister defends Trump and these vaccines, and she's like, yeah, Tylenol is dangerous, and we have 1 in 32 kids with autism now, and blah, 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 blah. It's just like so fucking brain melted. And my sister, I think the only thing is it's her husband who's corrupting her. Jillian Michaels, I think it's money.
Completely debunked. Last time they've been on camera together was 2023.
No, it was last year.
Everybody on his team.
Let's just calm down for a second.
Subsequently said this is not true.
No, they never.
Colvin, Eric Bolling, all of them are like, yeah.
Okay, Eric Bolling thought that he had 2 daughters. Okay, so I'm not gonna.
Okay, Andrew Colvin. The narrative is not true. Charlie has a cordial relationship with Ackman. There's no black woman, no intervention. Nothing like what Candace is suggesting.
That same Andrew said that Candace and Charlie remained friends. I just want to
He's saying this is not true.
But they were literally touring together last year.
Nothing like what Candace is suggesting. What does it have to do with their
what
friendship?
does that have to do with you? Just
What does that have to do with their friendship? He's
Julie,
saying
you're
what Candace is
I can't
suggesting.
engage with you if you don't.
He is
calm
saying
down.
what Candace is suggesting is not true.
He's talking about her suggesting that Israel killed him. We're talking about
yes.
100. Please do not conflate the two. Because
Okay,
they're completely
well,
different.
unilaterally across the board now, we've got multiple accusations that all pile up to the same exact.
No, I think it's the furries. It's the furries. I think it's the furries.
Furries.
A lot of people.
Dude, I think it's the furries. What the fuck is she talking about? I mean, dude, Netanyahu was behaving pretty fucking weird, though.
No, and I don't look.
There's
for those who are
zero
saying
evidence to suggest none.
Okay, you're saying
guys, can we just stop for a second? This is ridiculous.
This is absurd.
Like, this whole thing is ridiculous. There are two things being conflated right now. There are conspiracy theorists who think Israel killed Charlie Kirk. They have yet to provide a shred of evidence proving that. Done. End
We're
of
not
story.
talking about that.
I am talking about something
You
entirely
were talking
different.
about
no,
that.
we're not. Hold on.
Oh, you
Let
were
me
talking
finish
about
my
that.
fucking thought. Okay.
Tell her.
The real
Tell
issue
her.
here is
Okay,
that
wait.
before most people even knew that Charlie Kirk was dead, you have Netanyahu giving multiple interviews talking about how, using the fucking moment for his own political purposes, like the fucking ghoul that he is.
Yeah.
Let me finish my point.
No.
Killing Charlie Kirk.
Did I not just
said that.
I literally
Okay, so
just
now we're just gonna make
let
a
me finish
sidebar
my
to-
point, Jillian, because none of us can finish the damn point without someone else jumping down your throat.
Yeah, no, her jumping on down your throat.
I don't think that Israel killed him because there's no evidence of that. But I had a problem with Netanyahu exploiting an assassination in this country for his own political means and purposes and lying about the nature of his relationship with Charlie Kirk because Charlie Kirk didn't like Netanyahu.
Now, see, here's the thing. Dude, you know me.
Yep.
I never fucking agree with Anna. Okay? 99% of the time I don't agree with Anna,
Yeah.
but Anna's right. She is
Damn,
right.
I didn't know that.
Right here. I was just talking about this earlier, how Netanyahu was behaving
Fucking messages,
so
Jesus Christ.
fucking weird after this shit. He never talked to Charlie Kirk. He never mentioned the fucking guy. And then the minute he gets shot, Netanyahu's just like tweeting about him all day long. Okay? And then he's doing that, remember that 2-minute speech? Oh, we did not kill Charlie Kirk. How dare you say we killed Charlie Kirk? Right? Some weird shit going on. Netanyahu's behavior was like way out of left field. It's like, why the fuck is the PM of Israel, who everybody hates, who everybody's talking about the Epstein files, and that guy, that Israeli dude who got whisked away after he went to go hook up with the 16-year-old, all this crazy shit's going on, and all of a sudden Netanyahu's like, hey man, let me make myself right in the center of this Charlie Kirk thing. That was weird. That was weird, dude. And I don't think Charlie Kirk and Netanyahu, they were not buds, man. They were not even involved, right? And anybody with a brain could see, like, why is Netanyahu talking about this?
Right?
I mean,
that was sus as fuck too. Like, how are you not going to talk about this shit on your show? Like, that's a good 45 fucking minutes. Just talking about, yo, sus. Why would the leader of Israel come out and say, one, we're sorry if Charlie Kirk died, like before anybody else knew, and then after that, say like, oh yeah, by the way, we didn't kill him. What the fuck? These people aren't serious, bro. They aren't serious. Am I the only serious one?
people were even on the internet being like, dude, his last 5 tweets have been about Charlie Kirk, right? That's very fucking strange. Very strange. I don't know what it is, dude, but it is strange.
I had a problem with Netanyahu exploiting an assassination in this country for his own political means and purposes and lying about the nature of his relationship with Charlie Kirk, because Charlie Kirk didn't like Netanyahu, just like any warm-blooded American shouldn't. Netanyahu is a bad guy, and he wanted to make it seem like, no, we were all great, we were good, we had a great relationship.
He's a fucking wanted by the International Criminal Court for war crimes in Gaza. Like, who are you defending, you American woman? Like, American woman, who the fuck are you defending? Why are you defending this man? Like, I love my family, and for them, I will defend to the ends of the earth. Alright? Even if I don't like them, I will defend them. Okay? My friends are all really great people. Okay? They wouldn't put me in a position where I had to defend them, but if I needed to defend them, lay down my life for my fucking friends. Anybody else? Really? James Tellerico. Okay, I'll lay down my life for James. James, you hear me? I got you, bro. You need security? Fucking $33 an hour. I got you. And I'll take one for you. I will take one for you. 100%. Like, you know, in the Secret Service, there's like, okay, your job is to take it in the chest for the big guy. I got you, homie. Netanyahu. Netanyahu. You're going to the mat for that, man? Holy shit, bro.
Little did we know, behind the scenes,
I don't
there
know
was a
how
lot
every
of pressure
show
toward
ends up
Netanyahu.
being about how do we bash Israel. This is not for me. I'm not interested in this.
Okay,
love
I
you
know.
guys.
I'm sorry. Let's be good. Let's be good about precious Israel.
Wait. Okay, this is the best part.
Yeah. Okay.
We bash Israel. This is
Netanyahu is a bad guy, and he wanted to make it seem like, no, we were all great. We were good. We had a great relationship. Little did we know, behind the scenes,
I don't
there
know
was a
how
lot
every
of pressure
show
toward
ends up
Netanyahu.
being about how do we bash Israel. This is not for me. I'm not interested in this.
Okay,
love
I
you
know.
guys.
I'm sorry. Let's be good. Let's be good about precious Israel. Let the country committing a genocide. Yeah. Okay.
Zero.
Every show.
Fundamentally disagree with you.
Oh,
about,
shit.
Like, every show doing this. I'm sorry.
Cool. So can we continue the conversation?
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
They don't. It's like so awkward. They can't move on. Look at her face.
Right there.
Look at her face. She's like, "Eee, what do I do? Please tell me what to do, please."
About precious Israel? Oh, fuck, bro. Dude, that comment, though, Anna just leaned in with the knife. She did rage quit. She took her chat GPT with her. I'm really curious about, like, the after this. But I will say, though, dude, that she's pretty abusive just in general. Dude, Jillian, she is. It's like if she can't bully you, right, she's gonna, like, opt out